Jamie Overbeek starting off this semi-final. Very inverted back roll. Mega loop board off. Lots of distance there, Ruben. Where's that other angle we had from downwind? It was lovely. But
this one here, boom.
How high, Ruben? 18 meters?
No, it was 15 something, 15.9.
Isn't it lovely that we can just do that and look at this live data, bottom left-hand corner? 15.9, Ruben, you got me on that one.
But he got nicely angled with his kite there. But here, Liam Whaley riding full speed, having a nice edge, going massive on this. Whoa!
Wow.
Boogie S-loop. So a forward rotation with an S-loop. Absolutely mind-blowing action. First start from Liam Whaley. Look here. He's diving forward whilst looping the kite back and now readjusting to pull the kite in an S-loop the other way. Very nasty move from Liam Whaley.
Ruben, I watched that one out the window, and it was something really special because that kite, I think it's looping quite low, and I didn't think we were going to see another double, another kite loop in that move, but we did, and he just seems to easily have the time in here. He's so in tune with his kite right now. We got the duotone versus ozone, Ruben here. Very much our teams in a way, but it's not about our teammates here right now. It's about the level of the sport being pushed. And Jamie Overbeek going this time for the doobie loop board off.
Doobie loop board off with the added rotation, getting some nice height on the above the 16 meters. Here's the nice replay of Jamie Overbeek diving forward, not once, not twice, but 3 times in this epic boogie loop with an added rotation board off.
And we do need to fill you in again if you've joined us late in the day now. We did see the first triple mega loop attempt earlier from Clement Hua. That seems like a long time ago now, Ruben. He got picked up a bit of an injury with that and did get packed off to the hospital. Our latest on that is that he's in a stable condition. But right now these riders are being gifted with some nice wind now, Ruben, coming in to showcase their big air moves. And it's now working through the doubles. Liam Whaley with a mega loop delayed back roll, double mega loop delayed back roll. He's gone straight into the doubles, Rubes.
Exactly. He's not holding back. He's showing what he's made of, and he is looping his kite twice and throwing himself into the laid back roll, and landing it just in time. But definitely putting a nice score on the board for Liam Whaley.
Liam Insanely. I like that.
Yeah, Liam Insanely at it again, already onto the 15. So we're going to see scores well into the 20 as these guys are firing off each other.
Whoa, this is big, Ruben. Sorry to interrupt you. That is a sin of a commentator, but I had to there because this is big. We're talking maybe a few 150 meters at least on the way down here as Jamie Overbeek stepping things up with a 19.1 meter jump, 125 meters. Look at the height here, Ruben, he got off this. This was a belter of a takeoff.
What a control. Here he's edging full power into the wind and flying so high whilst looping that kite. And he's keeping his board off and just flying, putting his board back on, enjoying the second lift of his kite. And just landing clean. What a control. Nicely done.
Straight over to Liam then. There's obviously good wind in the box right now. That hand coming off to steady himself.
Well,
mega loop. Double board off.
Yeah, double kite loop board off. Absolutely mind-blowing here from Liam Whaley. No holding back. What an epic heat we've got on our hands. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining this epic action. Liam Whaley getting kite leveled whilst having his board off and looping the kite twice. Nice work. Liam Insanely.
Wow, it's kicking off again here, Ruben. It's this finally. I feel like we've got a bit of consistency in the wind today. It's been a tough day for wind, but these
don't say that, otherwise it might.
Sorry,
lull it in
again. A bit of consistency in the wind now. But here we go. Oh, big contra loop. Moving into the contra loops now is Jamie Overbeek, who's currently down 3 points on this. That landing is going to help. I think we might see a 6.3 kicked out of this. What would that be? A kite loop board off. That's already on his top 3 scores right now. Ruben, for you, does that score more than a 6.33?
But it was a contra loop, no? Not a kite loop.
Yeah, but I think it will replace that. And it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll leave this one up to the judges.
I think it kicks out that category. I don't think it replaces it. I think it just becomes a new category for him.
S-loop by Liam Whaley. He is not getting the height, but he is performing the move. So nicely done by Liam Whaley. Only 10 meters, but still S-looping that. Is it an S-loop? Is he... Yeah, there is a little discussion going on whether the S-loop is pulled at the right time. But I feel this was okay. Let's see what the judges say about that. So yeah, the contra loop board off from Jamie before scored nicely, and now he's doing another insane contra loop with 2 or 3 back rolls and a board off. So
Board spin as well, actually.
and a
Ruben,
board
I think
spin.
that one.
So much spinning. 1, 2, spinning the board, and 3. Insane.
Starting to see these different styles between these two. I know it's similar moves, but you can just see the aggressive nature of Liam Whaley and the floaty control here. And here we go again then from Jamie Overbeek, changing down to what you think is a
baby kite.
But Liam Whaley, he's staying on what is working for him now. Big scores these right now for Liam Whaley. He's already up there. It looks like he might go right foot forwards here, Ruben. Or he's just decided to come back. No, I think he's going to come back.
I don't know why Jamie is riding a 5-meter kite, but he obviously feels well comfortable on that kite. So hopefully the wind kicks in, because in this last heat, he didn't get the goods on this kite. So a very risky kite change, but to stand up against Liam Whaley's double moves, he has to throw in doubles as well. And he knows that. So he's heading out on his 5-meter enduro, which has a different shape and will allow him to double loop a little easier. But Liam looking very comfortable here. And yeah, well in the lead for now with a nice 8.27, a 7, and another 8.13. Whereas Jamie's scores are just in the 7. So let's see, we still have some trick attempts left.
Crucial stage of this heat, Ruben, here at the Lords of Tram at the GKA Big Air Kite World Cup down in France. This for a place definitely on the podium. There will be a mini-final to decide 3rd and 4th positions, but you'd rather get in 1st or 2nd. Liam Whaley, he's got one hand on the podium. Oh, we didn't like it, Rubens. We didn't think it was high enough. You were scared there, Ruben, weren't you?
What a caner, but yeah, he managed to save himself. It is the forward speed that he had that saved himself. So 1.
Committed to that. He committed to that, and it didn't look like he got the uplift he was expecting, but he was committed.
Committed to the booby loop there. Double kite loop with a front spin. But yeah, not really getting the height and also not the landing, so it's not going to better his scores at the moment.
You really think that's going to stick, the booby loop?
Well, who knows, at least for now, unless someone else comes with a better name. We first have to find out who did it first, and he can name the trick. But otherwise, it's just a double kite loop front roll that works, or a boogie double boogie double loop. Boogie double loop. That's better.
It sounds like a different language you're speaking. Boogie double loop.
Boogie double loop. Tell us in the comments, is it a boogie loop when you do a double kite loop for, front roll, or is it a boogie loop double loop? Boogie double loop.
I just get lost with it. I really do. There's just so many different names, so many different new tricks coming about here, and this is the sort of platform the riders want. Strong winds over 30-40 knots here at the Lords of Tram in Bacarez in the south. This cold wind coming from the Pyrenees Mountains, the northwest, that rushes out to the warmer Mediterranean Sea. It's unusual. We're seeing you know, a bit of tense moments here, Ruben, as Liam Whaley coming in to complete his 6th trick here.
No, it's Jamie Overbeek on his little baby 5-meter kite with a double
S-loop, I think that might have been. Sorry, you're right. Just caught the hair.
It was a doobie double loop. Yeah, that is a doobie booby loop then. If it's if it's a double loop with 2 forward rotations.
And I can't stop the temptation of reminding you that we did see a triple loop done today. Go back to that Clement heat where he wasn't even really that super high, about 10 meters. But we got to talk about this action in front of us right now. Look at those lulls coming in there. That drop in wind, Ruben, from Liam Whaley, who's pumping his bar, physically pumping it. We've all been there. We've done that. Hand comes off the bar, and now he will ride away from the beach and have his private word with the wind. Like, come on now here. I'm in the semi-final. Can you just deal with this now? Got 2 points over. Barely 2 points over Jamie Overbeek here. I could just do with one more biggie. Please give it to me. Come on, please give it to me. We say these things, Ruben, don't we?
100%.
Give it to me.
Yes, you have to talk positively there, not to yourself, but also not only to yourself, but also to Mother Nature. And then feel her just feeding you the wind, and then Liam Whaley can take off for a massive doobie loop. It's a double front spin kite loop.
Double loop as well, that, Ruben.
Oh yeah, did I miss
so
that?
what does that become? Is that the booby?
Yep, doobie booby.
Here we go. So Liam finding that wind gust, calming himself down, well, he probably wasn't even angry. Going to the right-hand side, coming back, big scores coming in for it. The judges are like this, Ruben. I'm seeing scores of 8s coming in here from these 5 judges. One more trick has to come in, trick score of one of the judges, until it will be averaged out of these 5 judges. High score and low score kicked out, and the 3 scores remaining will be averaged, and this will be the score given to Liam Whaley, who's currently leading this one, and now he's leading it by a bigger margin, 24.63 to 21.74. It is the last trick then from Jamie Overbeek, and he's going to need something a bit special. I think he needs something higher than an 8 here. His lowest score is a 7.10.
He's going for an S-loop board off or the double loop board off, I think.
I think he needs an 8.21.
I think he needs a bigger kite. I just cannot deal with this kite. This is too small for my eyes. But look at how small the thing is. It's a 5 meter. Liam is on a 6, doing doubles as well. So
I think he's on a 6 or 7.
I'm gonna have a chat with Jamie to see what his thoughts are on picking such a small kite.
Here comes Jamie Overbeek. To my maths, needs an 8.21 is how I feel about this. He'll have to replace the 7.10, and it's telling me he needs 1.10 more than that. Here we go. I don't think he's going to do it, Rubes.
S-loop. Double back roll S-loop, but not too high and just pushing it, and unfortunately not making the most of this trick attempt.
Well, Ruben, I think that heat coming to a close here, and as far as I've got it here, Liam Whaley still has one more trick attempt, but I think he has this one in the bag. He's in the white rash vest, so that means he was second to perform his trick. Blue goes first here. Liam Whaley coming in looking very calm. He's got one more move as he goes back, right foot forwards again. And these riders are so good at that sort of feeling that they have about whether or not they're winning. They can go in and speak to any of their caddies who have the live scores. You can look at the live scores too at the GKA kiteworldtour.com. Just click on the live button. You will see currently running as Liam Whaley and Jamie Overbeek. They can't perform the same 3 tricks, Ruben. We haven't said that for a bit, so I should probably say it, right?
100%. Explain them the trick family, bro.
Well, there's just so many trick families, but really it's about doing mega loops in both ways. But with, you do the back roll mega loop, the front roll mega loop. I don't even want to get started on the booby loop. They do the contra loops, but double loops are considered to be an evolution of, let's say, a boogie loop, a front roll kite loop. If you then go and do a front roll double kite loop, that's considered an evolution of that family now. So it will replace that score. It won't be scored separately. So you can't just do 3 of the same thing. That's the main thing. So here comes Liam Whaley here. He can find the wind with that setup. And I wonder if someone's...
riding up the beach there, running out of space, but staying in control there, right in front of all the spectators that are chilling on the beach there. What a beautiful spot we got here in Barcarès, France.
They gave him a crash for that. I think they didn't like him riding up the beach there. They've just given him a 0 for that, Ruben.
Yeah, out. But he's in the lead, so...
over the back there. Was that Angeli? I need to get her name right. Someone claimed me for it.
So after this heat, no, Liam, your heat is over. Save your energy. Oh, he's going for an S-loop board off just for the sake of it. The heat is already over, but that would have definitely sealed the deal for him there. Look at this replay of this trick that he didn't even need. It didn't even count. S-loop board off. Very nasty trick. Very, very nice.